ingredient there?
No, I think it was a great game overall. I think looking at the numbers today, we outchanced them. We had more zone time. We had great success out of our own end. Yes, we gave up a PK goal, but I think we've had so many chances that if we can replicate that over the next period of time until Christmas, I think we'll have a winning record, and we're looking at a pretty good game for ourselves.
With the breakouts in particular, what do you feel like was going right on Saturday?
We were connected. We came up with a lot of speed. We were a unit of 5, and then I think it's really hard to defend that. Everyone knows where the other guy is, and yeah, we made plays even though it was tight out there, and obviously that's a lot easier coming into the zone with the puck than obviously chasing it.
Moritz, what do you see going on with the PK? It looked like you guys kind of figured it out for 4 or 5 games there up through Chicago, and then obviously a couple of bad nights in the last 2 games.
Yeah, obviously I think that was unfortunate. I'm sure we're looking at tape the next couple of days and re-evaluate what we have to do better. But overall, I thought we were trying to do the right things there. But still, obviously, we have to be better. I think we have to just elevate our game a little bit more. We have to be intense right when the puck drops. Obviously, it's easier if we can get it cleared than being in the zone right away. And obviously, we came up short with that, and hopefully we can learn from that.
Is the shot volume in the last game, is that from a more concerted effort to shoot more, or is it just a matter of having more zone time that led to that?
No, I think it's definitely part of the game plan. Coming into the game, we knew they would give us shots, and we had plenty of them. And yeah, I think that's definitely a positive we can take away, that we can create more shots, get them into uncomfortable situations down low, try to make them defend as much as possible, and then hopefully score a couple more.
Busy stretch of travel coming up here again for you guys. How off the ice, how do you guys kind of navigate and take care of the body when you guys are traveling and so many games and some back-to-backs here?
I mean, you're smart about what you're doing off ice. You just try to maximize your recovery time. You lay down eventually a little bit more, even though yeah, that's usually something you don't do. And other than that, I think we're all professional enough to kind of stand through it and go from there.
Thanks, Mo.
Derek, any update on Alex Line?
Good question, because he did skate this morning before our practice, but I have not got a report yet. Obviously, just came off the ice myself, so better idea in the morning.
And Ben and Jeff?
Ben and Jeff attended the Hall of Fame ceremonies from yesterday and today as a guest of Weber. So obviously it was an invite by the Montreal Canadiens, which was very classy. They actually took care of travel, just really cool. So a good moment. Obviously had to maneuver 5D today, but I thought it was productive practice.
This the penalty kill, it kind of looked like it had sorted itself out there for a stretch and then has been dinged again. From the outside, I mean, it's a lot of the same personnel as last season. What do you see that? Yeah,
unfortunately, I think like there's two phases to it. One, when it was struggling early, there was some structure to it. We weren't good on routes. We missed some assignments, and then back of our net. We had some opportunity to practice it, and I thought structurally was much better. And just unfortunately, the last 3 were just 2 were broken plays, and 1 was a shot from the point. So I don't want to panic with it yet. You know, kind of like our 5-on-5 play, which has been pretty good of late. Even our team game's been pretty good of late, but not executing. So obviously, both games were backbreaker type scenarios where we only give up 20 shots and maybe 6 or 7 chances to Toronto, and they scored 2 power play goals. It's difference in the game. And obviously you saw the other night played out. We had a pretty good first period, but the difference is their quick power play goal. So we'll keep working on it. Again, personnel is the same, a little bit different. And again, I think our structure has improved in it. but we got to stop the bleeding. I know it's a small victory, but I mean, even within that game, our second penalty kill against New York was great, and it led to an entire period of momentum where, God, we probably outchanged them 15-2. So we need it, work in progress, and we'll need it again on Wednesday.
How much do face-offs have they played into it? 'Cause it seems like
Huge part of it. Even the other night, it's a face-off shot in the back of our net. It's not even so much the face-offs. We've missed some assignments on some of our face-off wins too. It's huge. If you win that face-off, I mean, just analytically, the difference in not succeeding is huge. So a big part of it.
Sherrod mentioned after the game on Saturday that he feels as though the PK is at its best when it has an aggressiveness
Yep.
to it. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, on the toes. And I think part of that early non-success was us playing a little hesitant. I don't feel that's been the case lately. It'll be on the guys not to lose some confidence in it. Obviously, 3 goals on the weekend, which were very unfortunate.
I wanted to ask a question as a former USHL coach in college. We had the ruling last week with the
Yep.
CHL, and I'm just curious, as someone who's been in that spot, both from the USHL GM spot and in college coach, how do you look at where that changes this world we're in?
Well, that's a great question because it's wild right now. Obviously I talk to a lot of people. I've talked to USA Hockey. I mean, even on the other end, I have a son who just got drafted into the USHL. He's had CHL phone calls. It's an unbelievable landscape. I don't have an answer. I know it sounds crazy, and I've actually looked at it hard and studied it. I think it's going to be more reactive right now. I don't think anyone can foresee where it's going. I don't think anyone has a crystal ball to see the big picture of how it plays out. So it's very unique. Hopefully a positive going forward on the big picture. So, but it's wild right now. I don't have an answer of where it's going to go. But yes, unique perspective. Being a coach and general manager in that league, coaching at the college level. I mean, even our coaching staff. We've got the Q covered. We've got the Western Hockey League covered. We've got the O covered. It's a pretty unique scenario in hockey right now.
Imagine there's a lot of things that in hockey, perhaps for you, but being a dad now handling your son, like, is there anything that how do you kind of separate that?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's an interesting, you put the layer of agents in there now too. I don't have answers for him, which is crazy because I don't have a crystal ball on where it's playing out. It's going to be very unique here for the next 6 months to a couple years.
Did you ever call one of his coaches, or you really try to separate the coaching thing from?
No, I'm the most hands-off hockey dad in history, probably to a fault. But that's the way it is.
Switching sports for a second, did you stay up to watch the Lions?
I did stay up to watch the Lions. Exciting, cool. Little momentum from my Bills winning earlier in the day. That's a really fun group. Every time I watch, I have a new favorite player, Branch last night. He's an animal, but pretty cool. Schwabe's been complaining about the kicker for 3 years, so now he's all or none Lions fan. We got a kicker now, so he's all in. Pretty cool though. It's fun to watch, and it's a good group to watch.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.